Greetings. Today is Friday, May 8th, and this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. This is the final day of looking at the book of Ruth. We're going to see how the story concludes, but we're also going to see that in that conclusion, something wonderful is set up to unfold. If you want to read the 4th chapter of Ruth on your own and just skip ahead to the commentary, you can go to this time in the video. Otherwise, relax and hear the word of the Lord revealed in Ruth chapter 4. Now Boaz went up to the gate and sat down there. Behold, the near kinsman of whom Boaz spoke came by. Boaz said to him, "Come over here, friend, and sit down." He came over and sat down. Boaz took 10 men of the elders of the city and said, "Sit down here." And they sat down. He said to the near kinsman, "Naomi, who has come back out of the country of Moab, is selling the parcel of land, which was our brother Elimelech's. I thought I should tell you, saying, buy it before those who sit here and before the elders of my people. If you will redeem it, redeem it. But if you will not redeem it, then tell me, that I may know. For there is no one to redeem it besides you, and I am after you." He said, "I will redeem it." Then Boaz said, "On the day you buy the field from the hand of Naomi, you must buy it also from Ruth the Moabitess, the wife of the dead, to raise up the name of the dead on his inheritance." The near kinsman said, "I can't redeem it for myself, lest I endanger my own inheritance. Take my right of redemption for yourself, for I can't redeem it." Now this was the custom in the former time of Israel, concerning redeeming and concerning exchanging. To confirm all things, a man took off his sandal and gave it to his neighbor. And this was the way of formalizing transactions in Israel. So the near kinsman said to Boaz, "Buy it for yourself." Then he took off his sandal. Boaz said to the elders and to all the people, "You are witnesses today that I have bought all that was Elimelech's, and all that was Chilion's, and all that was Mahlon's, from the hand of Naomi. Moreover, Ruth the Moabitess, the wife of Mahlon, I have purchased to be my wife, to raise up the name of the dead on his inheritance, that the name of the dead may not be cut off from among his brothers and from the gate of his place. You are witnesses today." All the people who were in the gate and the elders said, "We are witnesses. May Yahweh make the woman who has come into your house like Rachel and like Leah, which both built the house of Israel, and treat you worthily in Ephratah, and be famous in Bethlehem. Let your house be like the house of Perez, whom Tamar bore to Judah, of the offspring which Yahweh will give you by this young woman." So Boaz took Ruth, and she became his wife. And he went into her, and Yahweh enabled her to conceive, and she bore a son. The woman said to Naomi, "Blessed be Yahweh, who has not left you today without a near kinsman. Let his name be famous in Israel. He shall be to you a restorer of life and sustain you in your old age. For your daughter-in-law, who loves you, who is better to you than 7 sons, has given birth to him." Naomi took the child, laid him in her bosom, and became nurse to him. The women, her neighbors, gave him a name, saying, "A son is born to Naomi." They named him Obed. He is the father of Jesse, the father of David. Now this is the history of the generations of Perez. Perez became the father of Hezron. Hezron became the father of Ram, and Ram became the father of Amminadab. And Amminadab became the father of Nahshon. And Nahshon became the father of Salmon. And Salmon became the father of Boaz. And Boaz became the father of Obed. And Obed the father of Jesse. And Jesse became the father of David. Again, we are presented with some ancient traditions that are going to sound odd to our modern understandings of relationships. And we could get hung up on trying to understand these ancient social customs. But doing so can easily lead us to miss the blessings that are unfolding by God's grace. Ruth's story is not about her overcoming loss by getting married and raising a family. Her story is one of overcoming the challenges of life by trusting in God, and God using that trust to create something beautiful in the world. Whenever we create space in our lives for God to enter in, we are allowing for something truly beautiful to transpire. Ruth, a foreigner from a foreign land, became not only a child of God through her willingness to be used by God, but passed along a legacy through her life that transformed our faith. I pray that you give thanks with me for folks like Ruth, who have stepped out in faith and have let God put them in the right place at the right time for God's wonder to be realized in the world. Please join me here on Facebook for our Sunday worship at 9:30. Until then, I pray that you are well in body and in soul. Amen.